What's up, guys? Trevenif here. Welcome back to my channel, and I just want to kind of make an update, not really an update video, but just a video explaining like how YouTube is slowly going downhill. And the only reason why I say YouTube is slowly going downhill is because of how they're wanting to now make it to where creators have to be family friendly, and they have to be, and they're like age restricted and stuff like that. And now it's getting harder for creators to make their own content with their skills based off trying to make it family friendly, because that's just the way YouTube wants it. And not only because of that reason, but especially because they want to do for the kids. Now it's because it's what the kids want. It's not how it used to be where like it's what everybody wants. Now it's because it's what the kids want. So that's the problem, and that's the thing that YouTube's not understanding. So I kind of went to look for terms of service and see what the new policy was, and try to understand what the whole deal of the family friendly thing was. And here's one of the things that I found. Although we may attempt to notify the major changes made to the terms of service, you should periodically review the most up-to-date version of the YouTube terms. It is sole discretion modify or revise these terms of service and policies at any time. You agree to be bound to such modifications or revisions. Nothing in these terms shall be deemed to confer any third-party rights or benefits. And then there's just like all these like other things here about like monetization and all this other stuff that basically has no meaning whatsoever. But like I said, don't forget, guys, it's also about nowadays what the kids want, because now they look forward to what kids see. Anything that kids do on the internet is what they gotta find to do. And it's I don't know why it has to be just about kids. But from what YouTube is saying, YouTube is now saying that this is not a new service. This is not new terms of service or anything. So basically what YouTube is saying is that though the YouTubers are freaking out over these new terms of services, what they're trying to say is that this is not a new terms of service. It's just they got more stricter on it, because most of this goes to the kids, and what the kids see and what the kids do is now what's popular nowadays. But they don't understand that now creators are falling down. No income is coming to these creators. A lot of the YouTubers are quitting because now they're not getting any income. So now they're struggling because everything that they used to have came from YouTube, came from that income, which now they're not receiving because YouTube cannot now let the creators have their income, because now they cannot have their creative ideas because of age restricted and family friendly content. Meaning you cannot have any cursing. You cannot have any inappropriate actions, meaning you cannot have anything crazy or weird or sexual or anything without YouTube basically saying, well, this is family friendly, we cannot allow this. Basically what family friendly is, you cannot have any cursing, you cannot have any sexual interaction, you cannot have any weird alternative ways of saying something. So basically the way you have to say something is the way it has to be, or else YouTube is going to basically say, this is not family friendly, you cannot do this. Or if you make something that is completely 18 and up, if you're 18 and up, where many YouTubers should think, for even if they're not 18 and up, make an account that is 18 and up, so now they cannot make their freaking income, because now YouTube's got more strict on it, because now most of the kids are signing up, they're at least age 11 or 12. And also another thing, that now YouTube's got more strict, a lot of the parents and around neighborhoods have gotten more strict too, because they don't see what goes on the internet. But parents have the idea that, hey, this goes on the internet, so we don't want my kids seeing this. So now they got to make their kids accounts because they're not 18 years old, and whatever they see could be, from what they think is family friendly, which is not even true, which is not always 18 and up. There's a lot of YouTubers that make a lot of videos that have no cussing, and they have like a little bit actions and stuff in their video, but because the parents decide to make these videos because they do not trust their kids, it is now family friendly, and now these creators can get their income because the parents make it, and now these kids are actually having their legal age. Like me, I'm 19. When I created my account, I was like 15 and I made myself 18 because I was smart enough to think, hey, you know what? You get paid by doing YouTube videos. There you go. But now that is just one thing that a lot of YouTubers are struggling with, and it's hard for YouTubers nowadays to. It never was hard. It never was hard for you. Like, you know, back then, about a year ago, view counts were down. Now it was harder to get YouTube views because the view counts went down. So, and because that's when the terms of services got more stricter. That's what happened. And now it's harder. Like, here's another example. We aren't telling you what to create. Each and every creator on YouTube is unique and contributes to the vibrancy of YouTube. However, advertisers also have a choice about where to show their ads. As with everything related to YouTube, use your common sense, don't abuse the site, and be respectful to others. Now, what YouTube has lacked to understand when they made this, YouTube lacked that nobody did abuse this site whatsoever. There is nothing that was abused, and the reason why they are assuming this is because the more people that come on YouTube every day, just in case you guys don't understand this whole concept, basically when people make new accounts, when people buy YouTube Red, or whenever they subscribe to people, all that stuff, YouTube gets more money because their company is doing great with new creators, new subscribers, and stuff like that. So they're getting a crap ton of money. Now, what people are assuming, and I'm kind of thinking, YouTube is slowly dying out because they might be losing out money. Now with this new age restriction and family-friendly bullcrap, now I think what they're doing is, because of this, they're starting to get their money back, and they don't have to give it out as much. Now, for the people that are like 5 million subscribers that don't have any sexual cursing, stuff like that, it's all family-friendly, a lot of those channels still are getting age restricted, and some of those videos are getting demonetized. But why? Because YouTube wants their money. They don't want to give it out anymore because they think, oh, PewDiePie has 58 million subscribers. He's getting so much a year. Why are we losing money? We know why. Let's put on age restricting. Let's disable. Let's get rid of the monetization. Let's disable it for these videos that don't really deserve it because we just want to go gather all that money. And that's basically how YouTube is basically wording it. And it's wrong, it really is, because now, from what they don't understand is a lot more creators, they are wanting to quit. A lot more creators are wanting to quit YouTube because now they can't afford income, because now they're struggling because of this reason. And YouTube is honestly, YouTube is not getting it. YouTube is definitely not getting it. They never will. If they never have, to this point where they had it for about 6 months. 6 months of people emailing them, people making videos about them, they will never, ever understand why people are wanting to quit YouTube, deleting their channels, and quit making videos altogether because of this new policy. And it's completely ridiculous. And I don't know. I think YouTube's gonna slowly die out. I think YouTube will be deleted off the internet forever. People thought it was a good way to show off their creativity, which YouTube can now not allow you to do, because from what they call abuse the site, which is nowhere near abusing. People like to post music covers, people like to post gaming stuff. They'll age restrict it because they can just do it because they see no problem with it, but yet they will still do it. So if you guys have a favorite YouTuber that may not be making any more income or is struggling, blame it on YouTube. YouTube did it to themselves. So you guys can thank them and all that stuff. I think I'm done here. I think I've made my point. YouTube will never see these videos because they just don't care. They do not care whatsoever. They will never understand. And like I said, it's like a careless parent. A careless parent will let the kid do whatever they want, and they will just freely think kids can do whatever they want, and that's how YouTube sees it. YouTube sees it as kids always make accounts, kids always play these popular games that come out. Not even popular games. Kids always watch these videos and all that stuff, but now YouTube focuses on the kids, and that's where they're going wrong. That's just my opinion on it. Anybody else might have an opinion, but I thank you guys for so much watching this video. If you guys liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. And let's try to stop YouTube from doing this. Let's try to get YouTube back to the way it was, where creators can make whatever they want. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.